for trouble.
Make it double.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Team Rocket Joey. Yes, sir. So today, guys, we got another video, another Prismatic Evolutions update. So, as you can see by the thumbnail, more Prismatic Evolutions is getting restocked right now. So if you go back to my video where I talk about calling out PokeRev, I talked about how Pokemon was holding back pallets in their own warehouse. Literally print it, hold it back, only release 50% of it to the distributors. The distributors tell everybody that they're short printed. You get more accounts coming in, so now it actually feels like it's short printed. Everyone starts panicking. Everyone starts paying 2-3x over MSRP for all of these boxes. And now you have this massive whirlwind of paying just way too much money for a 2.0 knockoff set of Evolving Skies. It's not even that good, guys. I don't like the crowns. Maybe you guys might like them. The Umbreon is not that great, honestly. Compared to Moonbreon, it's just uncomparable. You can't even compare them at all. Not even a little bit. This video is powered by Bitcoin, the #1 asset for your financial future and freedom. Bitcoin. This is not a paid sponsorship. So, Pokemon just restocked the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes. You know, the ones with the stamped EV promo, the ones that, you know, we were paying $350 for over the last month, right? So now we got another wave of those, just like they said they were going to do. So nobody should be surprised by this. It literally says on the Pokemon Center website, literally more coming later this year. And I'm pretty sure it still says that right now. Let's actually... let's go check on that actually right here. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. You know what we do here. We're literally making sure you guys don't get shredded in half by the third-party LGSs here that are hyper shilling, hyper pumping Prismatic Evolutions. Sorry, I can't type. So let's see right here. Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box. More inventory of this product will become available later this year. It's still on the website. So guys, we haven't seen the last of these. There's more coming to the market. Pokemon does not lie, and they're literally going for their best profit year ever in existence with Prismatic Evolutions. You're the Eevee. So guys, if you are panicking, I really feel sorry for you. We're going to get more over the course of the next 2 years. How much Prismatic Evolutions is enough Prismatic Evolutions? Only time will tell. But I guarantee you that we come very close to MSRP, if not get to MSRP over the next 2 years with Prismatic Evolutions. With all these new sets coming out, guys, they're going to make better sets than Prismatic Evolutions. We're going to get Eevee Burnout. We're going to get Umbreon Burnout, just like we get Charizard Burnout all the time. Guys, it's just calm down. Please calm down. So we're going to look at the Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes and just look at this. This is a massive dump from the $350 range. I'm sorry if you guys are buying up here. I'm sorry if you guys didn't go read this message right here. More inventory of this product will become available later this year. It's literally in plain sight for you guys to read. Literally. So if you're buying these at $350, you're paying what, $375, $380 to your door? I am very sorry that you paid those prices. Man, that is just a tough look. So now we're looking at a $250 price point for these boxes right here. We got a dip. What is that? 30% dip. So that's borderline on a crash. Let's go back. Let's look at the regular ETBs. What happened there? Over the last month, we're down 11%. We're still up from MSRP, guys. I know PokeTubers love to say, oh, we're still up 200%. We're still up 200% because I hyper trolled you. I can't. We're looking at 125, 126 for the ETBs. So again, if you're buying them for 130, 140, 150, I'm sorry, over the next 2 years, you're going to be looking at closer to MSRP for these boxes. Doesn't matter what anyone else says, Pokemon's not going to leave money on the table. Next, we have the Prismatic Evolution Super Premium Collection set to come out 5/16. So what is that, 2-3 weeks away? We're down 42% on the year, down 35% on the month. We are under $300 for the box. Now MSRP is $90. So I can literally crystal ball this right now. Literally, look at this crystal ball in my hand. We're going to get a dumpster truck load amount of these. Literally, we're going to get a master load of these. They're going to be so many of them that just like the Charizard UPC. Literally just like the Charizard UPC, where people are paying crazy prices pre-order. Pokemon knows that this set is very in demand, so they're going to print it to that demand. They're going to print over the demand because they know it will be bought. It'll literally be bought up for the next 6 months straight. They could print as much as they want for the next 6 months. It'll all be bought up. No doubt about it. And then people will be like, wow, this is actually readily available. This is crazy. How is this happening? How are they still printing all of this? I thought all the PokeTubers told me that they weren't going to be able to print to demand. I literally believed them. I'm new here, but I literally believed that Pokemon's just never going to be able to print to demand. So we're going to get those, right? Then we're going to get regular ETBs, a mass load of them. Then we're going to get... what's next? Tins. We're going to get more tins. Probably not tins, actually, because the metal is... I don't know. I feel like that's just a lot for them to do, doing tins. They could literally... booster bundles. There you go, guys. Booster bundles. Can they get close to MSRP? If not MSRP, if not lower than MSRP. I'll slap myself on the wrist if I'm wrong. But, guys, we still have 2 more years of Prismatic. It literally just came out in January. You guys are hyper trolling, paying way over MSRP. And this... so I call Journey Together was going to be the set that's going to drive people out of the market, and it has pretty much almost instantaneously now. Prismatic is going to be the nail in a coffin when people aren't able to scalp it anymore because there's just no profits there. It's going to be the nail in a coffin. Everyone's going to go away. Everyone's going to forget about it, and then that's when I'm going to be buying it, guys. And I'll literally reference this video back in a year and a half. I'm going to be like, guys, remember when I made this video about Prismatic? Then I'm going to be like, now I'm buying Prismatic Evolutions when no one else wants it. Remember how you guys told me that there were God packs in there and that it could never hit MSRP because there's God packs? I'm paying $20 a pack because I have the chance of pulling a $3,000 pack, a God pack. Guys, I've been doing this for too long now. We have the Umbreon. Look at this. Umbreon, Sylveon, Leafeon, Espeon, Vaporeon. What we're looking at here... you can't really see it, honestly. Let me turn this off real quick. We're looking at the listing amount. So now we have 33, 22, 37, 44. Originally we had like 5 or 8, and now we're getting more product, guys. So that means there's more single cards coming to market. That's why I tell you, invest in the sealed product, because once and finally it goes out of print, then the singles, this literally, I mean, not the singles, the sealed starts to raise up in value, because now there's no more coming to market. But we have 2 to 3 more years of Prismatic being printed and being stocked on the shelves. If you guys don't believe me, just buy it right now. If you don't believe me, buy it right now and watch your money. Watch what happens to your money over the next year and a half. So we're looking at the Umbreon now. We are under $1,400, guys. We are under $1,400, exactly at $1,400 for PSA 8s, $1,400. And what I see happening is this just keeps going down. There's no way anyone should be paying $1,400 for this card. If you are, you're goofy. I'm sorry. It's just what it is. If you do pull this card, I would strongly advise you sell it immediately. If you pull it still to this day and you can get $1,400 for this card, sell it immediately. Put it into any sealed booster boxes, any Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes. It's going to be way, way, way better for you long term. Next, you have the Sylveon. Now, this did do a V-shaped recovery. It was down at $460. Now we are looking at $500. So people are going crazy, going bonkers for Sylveon. Actually, it's actually wild. So I don't know. Again, the more product comes out, the more gets pulled, the more that come to market, the more people race to the bottom. It's just how it goes. And then if we get this release, this massive release right on top of Destined Rivals, people are going to have to start choosing. And if we get more Searching Sparks, people are going to have to start choosing what they want to buy, because we can't buy everything. No matter how much you get shielded and how much you want to believe, we can't buy everything. Everyone will run out of money at a certain point. You just cannot buy everything. It's just a honest truth. Next, you have the Leafeon, and this is extremely overvalued. There is no way this should be going for $400 a card. But that's just my personal opinion. And last but not least, we have Espeon, and down 4% on the month. So you can see it start to turn around. I do want to pick up this card, but I'm just never going to overpay for evolutions. It's just not me. I would pick up a Bubble Mew before I picked up this card in a heartbeat. So that's just my take on it, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. And of course, once Prismatic starts to tumble in price and everyone doesn't want it anymore, I will be buying it. Because at one point, you guys told me that you guys love this set because there's God packs in it. This is the only set in English with God packs. Yeah, they'll probably come out with more down the line. But hey, you guys told me that Amazing Rares from Vivid Voltage were super important, and the Rayquaza was pre-selling for $80, and now it's a $4 card. Guys, whatever goes on, just make sure you're buying the stuff that people aren't hyper FOMO shilling for in a major hyper bull market. Hope you guys learned something from this video today. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because we will be back tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day and the next day. We don't run out of content here. No, sir. Yes, sir. I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, friends. I hope you learned something here today. And remember, I always like the way. All you have to do
Just let me in. Team